Hey, I'm John, and today we're exploring 5 groundbreaking trends that are about to completely reshape the car industry as we know it. From self driving cars to mind blowing innovations in vehicle design, some of what you'll hear today might seem straight out of science fiction, but it's actually much closer than you think. First up is autonomous driving. Now, I know you've heard this one before, but here's the twist. This isn't just about cars driving themselves. We're talking about an entirely new transportation ecosystem that could make owning a car obsolete. Imagine this. Instead of buying or leasing a car, you'll simply summon a self-driving vehicle whenever you need one. It picks you up, drops you off, then moves on to the next passenger. Sounds amazing, right? But what happens to car dealerships, gas stations, or even traditional mechanics if owning a car becomes a thing of the past? Hold that thought, because we'll come back to it in just a minute. The second trend you need to know about is vehicle-to-everything connectivity. Cars are becoming smarter than ever, capable of communicating with traffic lights, road signs, other vehicles, and even pedestrians' smartphones. Think about it. Your car could receive real-time alerts from traffic signals, helping you avoid red lights entirely, or instantly warn you if a pedestrian is about to step into the street. But here's an important question. Will these smarter cars actually make roads safer? Or could they introduce new kinds of risks we've never considered? Next, we have the revolution of electric vehicles. I know what you're thinking. Electric cars aren't exactly news, but what's coming is far more radical than just switching from gas to electricity. We're talking about battery breakthroughs that could triple or even quadruple driving ranges, cutting-edge ultra-fast charging technology, and electric grids designed specifically to handle millions of EVs simultaneously. But there's one major hurdle nobody's talking about, and solving it could mean the difference between widespread adoption or total failure. I'll reveal exactly what that is very shortly, so stay with me. Fourth on our list is something called subscription car ownership. Picture this. You no longer have to commit to owning just one car. Instead, you'll pay a monthly subscription fee and gain access to a fleet of vehicles tailored to your exact needs. Need a sports car for the weekend, an SUV for a road trip, and an economical commuter car for weekdays? No problem, just switch whenever you want. This concept sounds incredibly appealing, but could subscription models really replace traditional car ownership? Or will people prefer the security of having their own vehicle? Lastly, we're looking at the integration of artificial intelligence and augmented reality directly into your driving experience. Forget basic navigation screens. In the near future, your windshield itself could become a fully interactive display. Imagine driving down the street with clear, real-time directions projected directly onto your windshield. Hazard warnings appearing right in your line of sight, or virtual guides marking parking spaces for you. It's an incredible concept, but could this high-tech vision create dangerous distractions for drivers instead of helping them? Now let's circle back to autonomous driving. Remember the question I asked earlier? If self-driving cars take over, what happens to all those businesses tied to car ownership? Dealerships, maintenance shops, gas stations, they could all face massive disruption or even extinction. Cities might transform dramatically with fewer parking lots, less traffic, and completely reimagined urban spaces. But here's the surprising part. Some industries might actually thrive, creating entirely new job opportunities and markets that we've never even considered. So, could autonomous vehicles truly reshape our cities for the better, or will they create unforeseen chaos? And what about that electric vehicle hurdle I mentioned earlier? The biggest issue isn't battery technology or charging speeds, it's the global electricity infrastructure. Can our existing power grids handle the strain of millions of new EVs charging simultaneously? Or are we heading towards a massive energy crisis? The answer might surprise you, and I'll explain exactly what the solution looks like in a moment. Then there's the subscription model debate. Is it really practical to give up personal ownership entirely? Or are there emotional and practical reasons why subscription car services might struggle to catch on? Car ownership is deeply rooted in our culture. Will people be ready to shift away from it completely, or will subscription services become just another niche option? Finally, augmented reality and AI integration. Could futuristic displays and intelligent driving assistants create safer roads or dangerously overload our senses with too much information? I'm about to reveal the incredible solutions and challenges behind these groundbreaking trends. And trust me, the answers might completely change how you see the future of driving. Let's start by tackling autonomous vehicles. While traditional car ownership could decline, the shift toward shared autonomous fleets might spark an entirely new economy built around managing, maintaining, and coordinating these vehicles. Imagine hundreds of thousands of new jobs emerging in fleet management, software development, and advanced maintenance, far from the unemployment nightmare some fear. Plus, urban planners are already envisioning greener cities with fewer parking lots, more parks, and wider sidewalks. But here's a crucial question. Could this transition happen without significant pushback from existing businesses and consumers resistant to change? Speaking of massive change, let's revisit the electric vehicle infrastructure problem. Our current electrical grids were never designed to handle millions of electric cars plugging in simultaneously. But there's a solution already taking shape: smart grid technology. This innovation involves advanced, interconnected grids capable of intelligently balancing electricity supply and demand. Smart grids could seamlessly prioritize charging times, reduce energy consumption during peak hours, and even incorporate renewable energy to keep the system stable. So, will this high-tech solution be enough to prevent the feared energy crisis? Or are we overly optimistic about our current tech capabilities? Now, what about subscription car ownership? Will it truly replace traditional ownership, or is it just a passing trend? Interestingly, early experiments show strong consumer interest, especially among younger generations who value flexibility over commitment. But here's something to consider. Subscription models might coexist alongside traditional ownership rather than fully replacing it. After all, many people still prefer personal ownership for the sense of stability and control it provides. So perhaps subscription services will simply offer another valuable option instead of completely dominating the market. Next, let's revisit augmented reality and artificial intelligence. Could high-tech displays and AI assistants realistically improve safety, or will they create distractions? Actually, early tests reveal that properly designed augmented reality displays significantly reduce distractions by clearly presenting critical information without forcing drivers to glance away from the road. AI assistants, meanwhile, are getting smarter every year, recognizing potential hazards and alerting drivers in advance, dramatically reducing reaction times, and potentially preventing thousands of accidents annually. But could over-reliance on these technologies ultimately reduce human driving skills? Finally, there's vehicle-to-everything connectivity, the ultimate traffic and safety revolution. This technology could drastically reduce accidents, congestion, and commuting times by allowing cars to coordinate seamlessly. However, here's the catch. Creating a fully connected infrastructure requires immense collaboration between automakers, governments, and tech companies. Will these stakeholders manage to cooperate effectively, or could conflicting interests delay this groundbreaking advancement? So, as we've seen today, the car industry is on the verge of enormous transformations. Autonomous driving reshaping cities, smart electric grids solving energy challenges, subscription services redefining ownership, augmented reality and AI enhancing driver safety, and connected cars revolutionizing traffic management. These aren't just futuristic fantasies, they're inevitable realities already shaping the world around us. But which of these trends do you think will have the biggest impact on your life? And which ones do you find the most exciting, or maybe even concerning? I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments. If you found this video insightful, please hit that like button and share this information with others curious about the future of driving. Thanks for watching.